All right, so this is your third movie doing the X-Men. Are you surprised that there are actually no formula? They always manage to take the characters, you think they're going to go one way, and then suddenly they swing on the other side of the pendulum. And that's something that's gratifying when you do the next incarnation of these characters.
Definitely. As an actor, you're constantly being asked to do something different, and that's, if I have one ambition in my career, other than to be the best actor in the world, it would be to constantly try new things. And I've managed to play the same character 3 times, and each time it's felt like a different guy. So yeah, for me personally, yes.
I felt that for you. When we left her off the last time, she sort of swings in a very extreme side of it. So if you could talk about that.
It's great because we have 10 years in between each story. So when we get the script, like we just don't know where we're going to find our characters. So it was great because in the last, she used to be so passionate, mutant and proud, and not hiding her mutancy. And then, she realized that she was kind of the face of this world that she didn't really believe existed. So she swung the other way.
It's all of us against a god.
Let's go to war.
I mean, the fact that, for example, she's on the cover of Time, which you've been on cover of magazines, and then all sorts of...
Been on the cover of Time.
Yeah. All sorts of audience project different...
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. All sorts of people project ideas that have nothing to do with the person who's on the cover. So I wonder if that's something that you could identify with, really.
Well, I mean, it's all a part of you, something that you're representing. It's still very much a part of who you are. It's not what defines you. It's not like, what you and your friends talk about when you're not
all
in
you
a
talk
magazine.
about with me. You're like constantly talking about magazines.
And I know that you talk about being different, but the fact that Xavier is such sort of an unbreakable in his sort of a moral coda, but he's always put to the test. So
yeah, he's always been put to the test. I think in this one he is pretty unbreakable actually, but I think it's not his belief in his worldview or in his sense of, I suppose, justice and social justice and larger sort of human justice and mutant justice is it's just that he's physically tested in this one, but I don't think he wavers in his belief.
Okay, so talk to me about collaborating with Mr. Singer, because from everybody else it seems like he's very open to changes. So talk about working with him for a second time.
But I think that's all the way from the top, really, in terms of him and Simon Kinberg, the writer, producer, and Hutch, and all those guys really being open to collaboration and ideas, and sometimes just off the cuff improv. But sometimes when you come in with a strong idea and you want to talk about it and have something written in and built in, that actually works. Don't get me wrong, like if you come in with a rubbish idea, they'll tell you, nah, it's not so good. But they're very open to accepting what we bring to. I think they think, we've been playing these characters for 6 years. We know them as well as anybody else could, and that's a resource.
Really, how long it's been?
6 years.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, mate.
I want to talk to you about there's a certain scene where you're like put in a mentor position to the and I feel like, but she's really young, but not necessarily the character. So was that sort of peculiar, the fact that you've sort of gotten to a place
like
where
now I'm the old guy.
You're the old one, yeah.
Old man Jennifer.
I think it's nice. I like everything that comes with getting older. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That was amazing.
Yeah, no, I like it. I enjoyed it. I liked watching the young whippersnappers come in.
All right, cool.
I like asking them questions. Like,
What the like and TV?
Yeah, no, I do. I'm like, first of all, will you help me with my phone?
Yeah.
Second of all, I've learned a lot of like the slang that's going on right now.
What's new?
There's lit. Like somebody will be like that's lit, or like that's fire. Like something not on fire. You can't say on fire because I tried
fire.
that and somebody was like, no.
Wow,
It's like
fire?
that's fire. Like I guess it means it's cool.
cool.
1, it means you're a douchebag. 2, it means you like whatever you're talking about.
You just made me feel 100
Yeah.
years old, but
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
for that. What about, I hear from Fassbender that on top of your punching game that got you through the future past,
Whiskey slaps.
now you're slapping each other. So how does that
James,
work?
so well. We did
James slapped the contact lens out of our writer and producer Simon Kinberg's eyeball.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what were you gonna say, James?
We did so well, man. Until like yesterday, we did so well. Not for
mentioning
nobody
that.
to know about the slapping game.
Why
And now-
why should people not know about the slapping game?
because it was just actually a really violent game that will probably get condemned by like child protection services around the world.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we used to slap the shit out of each other.
Only
Alright?
the kids.
Yeah, only the ones, only if someone's smaller than you. And it was kind of a weird extension of the punching game that got way out of hand. But we only played it for like 4 or 5 days. Then after a
Yeah,
certain
because everybody had marks on their faces.
after one particular incident, we just like called a halt.
All right, so I'm very
I know the incident, but I won't say.
All right,
Fancy.
nice. All right, so on that very insightful note, I go.
Okay.